Climate change is reshaping our world with more floods, droughts, and extreme heat waves. Adapting to these changes isn't just about reacting, it is about making informed decisions. But climate information is often hard to understand or apply to daily life. That's where the I-CISK project comes in. Using a human-centered, socially informed approach, I-CISK co-creates next-generation climate services with local communities. These services empower people to act on climate risks. At the heart of the project are 7 living labs across Europe and Africa, blending science and local knowledge to create relevant, actionable climate information. Let's explore one of them, Lesotho in southern Africa. Lesotho's landscapes are as breathtaking as they are diverse, with rolling mountains and vast open spaces that define this unique region. Yet these stunning landscapes face a dire threat from prolonged droughts, severely affecting the environment and the lives and livelihoods of the communities dependent on it.
Well, LMS is the Weather Climate Department, so the role of LMS is to give forecasts that primarily save lives and to warn people ahead of time against the risks or hazards that could be caused by the various weather elements.
Anticipatory action is important for Lesotho Red Cross because it complements the government activity in terms of preparedness and acting early. Usually we would receive early warning messages, but we find that there's a challenge of resources for communities to act early. So with anticipatory action, we are saying there are resources that help the communities to prepare in advance so that they act earlier. Lesotho Red Cross is looking at exploring the impact-based financing dashboard, where we are going to work on that using our drought, focusing on drought, where we want to use that for readiness activities because we're going to have different products being inserted in the database to inform us of the possibility of reaching the trigger, and that indeed is going to help us to prepare in advance for that.
The Lesotho Living Lab is established in the southern lowlands districts and the Sengu Valley, where vulnerable communities are frequently exposed to drought while relying entirely on rain-fed agriculture and small-scale livestock farming. The Living Lab focuses on enabling national and district-level stakeholders to work closely in empowering communities to adapt to climate change and mitigate the impact of extreme drought. To achieve this, Living Lab partners together addressed 3 points of action: local knowledge study, climate skill assessment, and impact-based forecasting. A local knowledge study has been conducted to better align climate services with user needs. Integrating local knowledge with climate data can lead to a better understanding of community perceptions of adaptation and generate solutions that support local adaptation behaviours. This approach ensures that the Living Lab's climate services are relevant and effective in addressing climate-induced challenges. Analysing seasonal rainfall forecasts and literature on drought occurrences can lead to an initial understanding of predictive values for forecasting observed droughts. These results contribute to the development of climate services in Lesotho, which aim to reduce the impact of droughts on vulnerable people in the country. When anticipating and preparing for periods of drought, data and digital solutions are a potential game changer. This is why the Lesotho Red Cross and the Netherlands Red Cross are working with partners towards co-developing a digital climate service that uses impact-based forecasting. The tool will display information on the impact of an incoming disaster at the right time for decision-makers to act and execute early actions.
Data and digital solutions in climate adaptation can improve decision-making and help targeting resources better. This can include predictive modeling, real-time monitoring, data management, but also better collaboration. The goal eventually is to make actions more timely, more accurate, and more impactful. The Netherlands Red Cross, through its Data and Digital Unit 510, supports Lesotho Red Cross in their effort to mitigate the impact of drought events on the most vulnerable communities in Lesotho. And the way we do this is to co-create a tool that can help the decision-making of Lesotho Red Cross and help them anticipate drought events.
Innovative, human-centered climate services, co-created with users, make a real difference. Founded on cutting-edge science and grounded in local knowledge, they empower communities and stakeholders to take action and build resilience. These services deliver tailored solutions to adapt to floods, droughts and heat waves. By placing people and their knowledge at the centre, climate services support effective and sustainable adaptation.